Hey everybody, Red X Rain here with another episode of Let's Play Gex. Enter the Gecko for the PlayStation 1. So, I saved the best for last. My favorite level theme, Screen TV. Last regular level in this area. Got the boss level over there. See, it's got the gold remote with us. Oh man. Yeah, so there's some graphics that work right there, huh? Oh, PlayStation 1. We hardly knew ye. No, it's not even appropriate or true. So yes, Poltergex. So, man, smash 8 blood coolers. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that later. Yeah, this is like pretty much all the Scream TV levels. They're a lot of fun. I was just trying to think about which one I wanted to do first. Not like it really matters.
Man, Hef has let this place go.
So yeah, this level is huge. It might be the biggest level in the game, or if not, it certainly at least feels like the biggest level because there are so many paths. You know what I mean? Like, you go through the same, there's a couple of rooms where you go through the same rooms. Oh, tricky. A couple of the same rooms, like, 2 or 3 times, because there's like 3 distinct levels here, which is totally fitting for the design aesthetic. You know what I mean? Like the whole horror, it's kind of like a maze thing, right? I mean, it makes total sense, but it can get really overwhelming.
I am most certainly not in the vicinity of Kansas anymore.
For obvious reasons, you know, it's just it's complicated, and that will be extremely evident when I do the last objective, the Smash the 8 Blood Coolers one, because we're gonna have to find every single room. You know what I mean? Because like they're not just gonna put them all like on one path. You know what I mean? They spread them across the level, as they always do with those kinds of that kind of objective that is admittedly repeated throughout the game a couple of times. You know, smash the blank. There's like blood coolers. Toon TV ones have like the first level has like mushrooms. There's a Rocket Channel, the sci-fi space themed one coming up that has another. I forget what they call them there. They're like power crystals or something. Off the top of my head I don't remember, but this one is definitely the hardest just because it's I mean it's a maze. So, and they're really easy to miss. Case in point, I'm actually probably going to show one off here. Not because I'm going for Smash the 8 Blood Coolers, but because smashing the Blood Coolers gives you collectibles. See, like this one up here. Kind of easy to miss. I mean, when you see sticky walls, you should explore them anyway, but this level definitely has the hardest, the most hidden, smashable objective things that you need to do. But let's actually talk about the what I'm doing right now, so that I don't eat up all my time talking about the blood coolers now, and then when I'm doing it, I'll be like, oh, so what should I talk about? So, I don't know what kind of voice that is. We've seen these guys before, but never used to this difficult of a degree. This room is tricky. I mean, there's 3 of them. It's a great big open room. I bet I'm gonna get hit right here. I doubt I'm gonna make it. Oh my god, I somehow made it. If I want to do good at video games, apparently I need to just say how bad I am at it, and then I'll be better. It's like the opposite of the Let's Play curse, I guess. Which, if you're not familiar, the Let's Play curse is that when you're making when you're doing practice runs, or you're not like, you're just playing a game just for fun, not to record it or anything, you do great. And then the second you try and record it is when you become terrible at video games. Any Let's Player totally knows that feeling. I'm deliberately not going in that room because I know there's not, well, do I know there's nothing in here? Well, no, you know what, there's one of those fire-breathing skulls. Let me get some collectibles from him. In the background there, down that like kind of hallway, you can see there's a TV. See it right there? That's gonna be the blood cooler TV. Once you smash all 8, you come back to this room, and that's becomes the exit. It's where you get the red remote for it. So yeah, I feel like this is this whole video is just leading up to the Smash the 8 Blood Coolers thing, which is totally not fair. Because there is more than just that objective in this level. This is a great level. I should be talking about other aspects of said level because it is great.
It's tail time.
Like all other big levels, I know I say this all the time, so I'm not gonna harp on it too much. Big levels means lots of collectibles. Getting the reward remote here, super easy. Just kill all the enemies, check corners. You should be fine. You don't really even need a plan. Oh, come on. You don't even really need a plan of attack on this one. You know, you don't need to strategize. You don't need to be like, okay, well, to get the reward remote first, I gotta go this way, and then I gotta backtrack. Just play. And as long as you hit all the stuff you need to hit, or that you can hit, you're good. So this is an example of one of those rooms where you come across it 3, if not 4 times. 4 times, I think, because now we're on the 3rd floor. We were just on the 2nd floor before, and there's a floor above us. So, again, in terms of, like, the actual size of it, how many rooms there are, maybe it's not the biggest, but it certainly feels daunting because of all the levels, you know? And of course, if you fall from 4th floor and you go down to floor 1, well, you gotta retrace your steps back there. Which can be annoying, and I'm going to try to avoid doing that.
Watch me use my tail to kick your butt.
This isn't really much of a puzzle, but it's a distinct element of the horror-themed, haunted house-themed, whatever, levels. Coffins that get pushed into these little crannies, nooks and crannies, to unlock gates. I don't actually know if you have to push the coffins in any particular order. Not that there's an overwhelming amount anyway, there's only 6. But I think it's just a matter of you just have to push them all in at some point. It's not like one opens one gate and one opens another gate or something like that. I think it's you have to push them all in. I think. Not 100% on that. Could just be the order that I pushed them. I just made it harder on myself. I don't know. Let's see. So this is the 4th. Oh, nope. Now see, now we're on the 2nd floor of this coffin pushing room. And again, those guys aren't really too hard. They're trickier on stairs, which we'll see. Well, we've seen it before, but we'll see that again later. Okay, here's the 4th floor of that really, really big room.
It's only a flesh wound.
Alright. And hop across chandeliers. Oh, and I fell. At least it was only 1 floor. Also, I don't know that you noticed. Not that I'm calling you out on not being noticeable. I'm sure that I have viewers who are very astute and pay attention to these kinds of things. But I think once you reach the 4th floor here, because you notice there's, right, like in that previous room where I just fell, there's a sticky wall, but there's also a floor, so it's like, why is there a sticky wall on the floor? Well, the first time you go through that, when you're on floor 3, it's just a sticky wall. But if you fall, or if you just ended up double backing, apparently the floor comes out. You know what I'm saying? Like, see the sticky wall there? And there's a wall, a floor at the bottom. It's because I've made it to the 4th floor that they're like, you know what? This guy's worked hard enough. Let's just let him have this one. He doesn't have to fall all the way to floor 2. Why am I attacking the body? I know that the strategy is to attack the head. And it's a good thing he's in here, because that's almost all of our collectibles. And I'm at 38, and there's a couple of enemies in here, and I think there's some collectibles at the top, so we should just make the 50 mark and be good. Yeah, here's him on the landing. This guy, and then there's like one more landing, and then there's the remote, so we should be golden.
Plenty more where this came from.
Oh, shit. Alright, so I double backed a little bit. I'm gonna edit a lot of that stuff out, for sure. I just came back to this room of all rooms. I don't know why. I guess it's just the easiest. Certainly not the easiest room, but it's a nice central room where I can just get back to the floor I was at in just a second. There we go. Okay, so yeah, so you saw me get the reward remote, and we'll just pretend like that. Like, for me, that like 2.5 minutes of backtracking just never happened. I got the bare minimum. which is how I like to do things. That's not true. I'm a completionist. I should want to get everything, and I do. Hey, there's another bonus level. And it is in a really hidden location in the media dimension, overscreen, overworld, whatever. So now we're actually going to go for this remote, I think.
This place is bigger than Drew Carey's bar tab.
Is Drew Carey an alcoholic? I did not know that. Or maybe he was in the 90s. I mean, he was kind of a big... I mean, not that, like, being slightly overweight is a sign of alcoholism, but I feel like... Man, I should probably just shut my mouth about that, because I'm probably going to offend people who are... I'm just not even going to finish that sentence. Let's go back to... I didn't know Drew Carey was an alcoholic.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello. So this is a new area, right? Because I took the top path instead. See how confusing this level can be? Really confusing. There's a whole other side of this level that you guys haven't even seen yet.
In the chest for Scatman Crothers.
And I didn't even really need to go down here. It was probably really stupid of me to even do so, because I'm not going for those blood coolers just yet. Could have just hopped right across the chandeliers, saved myself a health. Or I could just get hit again. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is a whole new area. So, we have a return of the, push the coffins into the nooks and crannies, as if they're English muffins, puzzle. Kind of, sort of. But, because, see, there's this gate here. And if you've already done that, the remote that I just did, well, then you know that, like, hey, to unlock those gates, I gotta push coffins into nooks and crannies. Well, you just gotta ride over to them first. And miss all the collectibles along the way. Not that we really need them, but, you know. Push that one in, and that one goes up, and I think there's another one over here. Against this wall, right? Yeah. And, like, the room with the Frankenstein monsters, I think you just have to push them all in anyway. I don't think that if I'd pushed that second one in, that second gate would have opened. You just do them all. Or, you know, try the opposite of what I said, and when you find that, no, you only have to push that one in, you can go to the comment section and say, in all caps, you know, you can yell at me that way. Because that's what YouTube's for. That's what the YouTube comment section is for. Yelling at Let's Players and letting them know how bad they are at games, and that they should not be making Let's Plays because they suck at games and puzzles. And so that's how simple that that hidden remote is to get. It's not very hidden. I mean, you can't miss it walking in, you know, this room. But I guess it's slightly hidden by that puzzle of sorts. New room here? Well, technically not, because we've broken that blood cooler. That door that's right next to that blood cooler up there, that's the one with the blood cooler TV. So we've technically been in this room, but just not on this ground floor. But I feel like I'm actually going the wrong way if I do that. So let me double check. I think these are trick doors. Almost positive they are. Okay, give it up, man. You're not fooling anybody or harming anybody. Fooling anybody. Yeah, no, I was right. There's nothing on these sides. They're just trick doors. This is the way I wanted to go, right? This is back to that room. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I don't know. It's a confusing level.
This is from Mr. Sinatra.
I'm just trying to give you guys more stuff, you know, to call me out on, and say things like, I was yelling at the screen for 2 minutes because he missed the stupid door. Yeah, there's another blood cooler. Good to know that there's a hidden one in there, Oddly enough, that's one that I never forget. Even though it's arguably the most hidden one. There's always I'm gonna say this so that it doesn't happen. I'm doing that. I'm gonna try that. Oh my gosh, I forgot there was an enemy up there. Oh man, I hope I don't die. Let's just run away from it. You know what? I shouldn't run away because this is kind of a tricky platforming thing to do. Let's see. Bam. Bam. I messed up. Bam. Bam. Yep, I should just knock that guy out. There, I got him. I didn't mean to get him, but I got him. God, there's a really simple pattern here, and I'm just not seeing it. Okay, and then the other one's gonna go out. Okay. And then got him. Oh, I barely made it, but I made it.
It's tail time.
Cool. Okay, so now the hard one. The really, really tricky one, because we've seen how big the level is. There's, depending on how you think about it, there's at least 2 paths. I think of it as like 4 different paths. And we pretty much have to explore every single room, every single floor, every single possibility to get these 8, count 'em 8, blood coolers.
Axe in the chest for Scatman Crothers.
Ooh, sorry, I don't get that reference at all. So some of these, you know, I never noticed that. I always, whenever I would jump into walls, I would just like start moving right away. I never noticed that he got like the cartoony
Beat the
stars.
Matterhorn, what are you gonna do?
Because that was really important for me to point out. Alright, so we got the one in the first room. This one we remember from last time, because I didn't have to smash it last time, but I did. Oh yeah, we got the return of the ice fly. I didn't even like notice that. I honestly don't get a lot of mileage though out of the ice fly. I don't use it very often. I just keep it around as an extra health. I don't use it for its freezing capability or anything like that. 3, okay. Doing pretty good so far. It's like 1 per room going this way. That's not too bad, right? Swing around town, and from previous experience, I know that I do not need to check that middle platform where there's just 2 trick doors. There's that door, and then this one has the... Oh no, I did what you're never supposed to do in horror movies. I cornered myself. Never supposed to do that, right? Is that one of the rules in Scream? And I think I don't need to go down here because I think this is the morgue, right? I was just here. Yeah. And I know there's not a blood cooler in the morgue, and that's a dead end. We were just there. So, okay, that was pretty thorough. I'm actually pretty proud of myself for being so systematic here. So there's nothing to get in this room, except for that over there in the corner. But we'll save that for last because that's where the TV is. So
Not yet.
we can be super, super, super efficient by saving that one for last. So just trying to make a mental checklist. Can I make that jump? I probably shouldn't even attempt it, because if I die, then I'm going to have to retrace my steps again. It doesn't remember what blood coolers you smashed. It's, you know, from... Ooh, my gosh. Hello. It's starting from scratch, so let's not do that. Alright. And... head back to the start. Okay, and so we took out the top floor. Now let's get bottom floor, which is the bigger floor, but it's more of a direct path to the remote, the exit remote or whatever. So that's how I'm gonna justify it. And nothing here. I thought for sure there was. Is it across the way? Nope, just another blue fly, which I already have one. So why would I get another one? Okay, now we got the sticky wall one. Not even gonna bother with you. Not even worth my time. So this should be what, number 5? Number 5. Okay, seems about right. And then there's one in the like poltergeisty room. I think they're poltergeists.
Don't take career advice from...
I mean, I know what a poltergeist is, and they don't really fit the bill of what it is, but for some reason, I remember these guys, the guys with the lights. I just remember them as being distinctly called poltergeists. Perhaps in the manual, or... I don't know why I think that, but I do. So this one we got... Let's see if I can go 2 for 2 about hitting this one and not getting hit myself. Oh ho ho! Yes. Sweet.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
That, so I think we could go this way. You know, just for the sake of knowing that I have it done. I know I said I was going to try and be really efficient and save this one for last and look cool and stuff. That's number 7, right? Because yeah, okay, TV's in there. Is the other one in here? Where is the other? There's one more blood cooler, and I don't know where it is. This is like my 3rd lap through this freaking level. Is that it? Is that it? Guys, why did you not tell me it was up there? Come on! You should have came to my house as I was recording this before I uploaded it to YouTube and told me that the last blood cooler was right here. It is in the 2nd room. Granted, on the 2nd floor. Don't know how I missed it, but I did, and I have 2 healths. I'm surprised I have that much. I feel like I took a lot of hits. Oh my gosh. Wow, so this is going to be so much editing to get through this, which is probably for the best. I mean, I don't think you need... Oh my god, what am I at? It took me 12 minutes to find that one missed blood cooler, and it was just 12 minutes of me going, is it this way? I think I was already over here. I think I was over here. Oh, was I over here? I should check here. So, there's the Cliff Notes version of the 12 minutes that will probably be edited out. Oh man, that was a trial, and not something that I would like to do a second time. That's my old file. Get rid of that. Oh man, this is gonna be a fun exercise in editing for me. So we unlocked a bunch of stuff. We got like, gosh, 2 bonus levels. I think we have a secret level we have to do. We have a boss level to do. So maybe that's what we'll do next time. It'll be all bonuses and bosses. Won't that be fun? It'll be more fun than scouring a level 4 times over looking for one blood cooler. So can you hear the bitterness in my voice? Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. I do always appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time when we take on probably Gexzilla and maybe a secret level, maybe a bonus level. I don't know. Until then, bye.